Hi Al, Oceana here with G3 Agency with your free website audit for Eden Garage Doors in South Florida. In this free SEO website audit provided by G3 Agency, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 things that you can do to get Eden Garage Doors in front of people searching for garage door services in the South Florida areas. So like I said on the phone, I don't expect anything in return for this video. But I would love some feedback from you on whether it was clear and helpful so that I can do better on the next one. So I will be following up with you in the next few days. So let's jump right in. The first thing I always look for on a website is a big click to call phone number. And I see that you have a big phone number here and it is click to call. So hooray! Good job. That's important for the 70% of visitors that are going to be on their mobile phones. And then the next thing I always look at is content. How many words are on the page and are they about what you do? Oh, well, there actually, this is not your home page. I was wandering around a bit. Here, let me go. There we go. So now we're in your home page, and I really loved the video. Thought that was a really grand touch. That's going to help with your conversion ratings when people get to your website. And then you actually do have a decent amount of words on this home page. So let's actually find out how many you have. Let's see. Put them in here, and 3,648. So I normally tell people that they need to increase their words to at least 2,000 words. But boy, have you outdone that. So well done. So that's one part done. Now, you want to make sure that these, that you have certain key phrases that people are typing into Google when they're looking for your services in South Florida. So you're going to want to make sure to include some of those words in here if you haven't already. So we'll find out more about that as we go. And then one final thing. On this home page, let's find an image here. If I right click on an image and I click Save As, I can see what that image was saved as. We got Garage Door Repair, Fort Lauderdale, South Florida Garage Repair. So that's really great as long as people are actually typing in those things when they're looking for you. Otherwise, they're just, they're nice, they're smart words, they have the area as well as the type of service that you offer in there, so that's good. But you want to make sure that they're actually words that people are typing, and you want to make sure that every image on here is saved in a smart way like that. Even little images like that. Oh wow! Okay, so someone's worked on this that actually knows what they're doing, so that's really fantastic. Okay, so let's hop you into this thing here. So we've got a UR score of 25. So this is a tool that I love using. It's called Ahrefs. It gives us an in-depth look into how a website is performing. It's one thing for a website to look nice, which your website absolutely does. It's another thing for it to actually function as a lead generation machine, right? So you've got quite a bit of content. You saved your images correctly, so that's great. So then why is it that your organic traffic is only 15? It means only 15 people a month are finding you because they're typing something into Google. So something's broken here. That doesn't seem right with all the effort you've put into your website. So we got to figure out what's going on there. So your UR score is how trustworthy from 0 to 100 does Google think that your website is, specifically your home page, because that's the page that we put into the search bar here. And then the DR score is your entire website. How trustworthy does your entire website seem? So it looks like you've put quite a bit of effort into your home page, but your other pages are lacking. So that might have something to do with why you're not showing up in the top 100 or the top 10 results, rather. And so that's why you're not getting that traffic. And then right here, I want to show you backlinks and referring domains. You may be familiar with this, or maybe someone's working on it for you, right? But referring domains and backlinks, they go together. And what they are, let's see if I can explain it properly. So you've got 53 different websites out there on the internet that have a total of 334 links to your website on them. And so that's good. That's a good amount. You probably want to increase them, but it's also important that they actually are doing you good, each one. So as you can see, if we look at the DR, remember domain rating is that how much does Google trust your entire website. So this one's got a pretty good score, 73, because it's out of 100. So newstarlocaleasy.biz. Okay. I don't know what that site's about. It's better if it's about if it has content on its website about garage doors and home improvement and that sort of thing. It's going to help you more than if it's just some random site and it's just got like random information on there, something that's not related. And then also you want to make sure, two things. One, that it's relevant, and two, that it's got a good score here. So here's one that's relevant for sure. GarageDoors2020.blogspot.com. I am certain that that's about garage doors, and Google is too. But this DR score of 0, that's bringing you down instead of lifting you up. So you're probably going to want to actually go and say, hey, can you actually remove my can you remove the link to my website because it's actually hurting me. And then so you want to make sure to include some keywords. So like I said earlier, I was going to talk about how to find some keywords. So here we are. I typed in all of the areas that were listed on your site as your service areas, and then I also included garage door and garage doors with an S at the end. So now we have a list of things that have to do with those areas and garage doors. It's for some reason it's showing me like garage sales, which is not helpful, right? But there are some goodies in here. So garage door repair Coral Springs. 200 people are typing that into Google every single month, as we can see from the volume here. And then the KD stands for keyword difficulty. And what that says is on a scale, again, from 0 to 100, how difficult would it be to get onto the first page of Google for that keyword? And according to this, Ahrefs doesn't think it would be that difficult. Now, of course, it's not going to happen overnight. You can't just paste this into your site a few times and then show up for that tomorrow morning. But this is going to say, you know, a score of 0 is going to be a lot easier to achieve and get to the front page than, say, like a score of 46 up here, or even a score of 7, right? So we really like to go after scores that are that have a KD of less than 5 and a volume of more than 100, because that's kind of like that sweet spot, right? So you've got garage door repair Coral Springs, garage door repair Miramar, garage door repair Fort Lauderdale, etc. And you actually even have some down here that are some good ones too, like Fort Lauderdale garage door, right? So you can collect all these, find all these keywords and make sure to include them on your home page. Okay, so this one, 200, okay. So 200 people are typing garage door repair Coral Springs into Google every single month, and this is the page that they see when they do that. The first couple of results here are ads. Most people just skip right past those. And then next we have the map pack. What the map pack shows is local results, relevant ones, and these are going to be the results with the most citations. So what a citation is anywhere on the internet that your name, address, and phone number is listed counts as a citation. You normally see these on directories like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Facebook, and Yelp. Those are some, for example. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that your Google My Business listing is correct, is accurate, and then you want to take that information and plaster it all over different directories so that it can raise that score, raise that amount of citations that you have that Google sees, and that's going to help push you to the top. But that's not nearly as exciting as being in this spot right here. This is what we call the #1 organic result, and it gets 30% of those 200 people that stop by on this website every single month. 30% statistically over and over again will be clicking on this exact spot. So you definitely want to beat these guys out. So now we're going to check out Broughton.com and see what we need to do in order to surpass them. So Broughton.com is a garage door company that's kind of a larger larger company, right? They have lots of locations. And this one, is focusing on Coral Springs. So we don't have to beat out their entire website. We actually just have to beat out this page with one of our pages. So I like this garage door actually. Um, so we can see that we're probably already beating them for content, right? You had a lot of words on your page, so that's great. And then let's see what they're saving their images as. Yeah, no, that's not really helping them, is it? People aren't typing header image template into Google when they're searching for garage door repair. So looks like they're not going to be very difficult to beat out because they're not doing this the right way. You already are getting a leg up, right? And then we have here, let's see, their DR score is very high. This probably has a lot to do with why they've got, why they're sitting there at the top like that. And so we really want to go after raising our score so that our DR score is at least a lot closer to them. And I want to take a look, just remind myself where we were at on your scores. Yeah, so you have a UR score of 25, which is significantly higher than theirs, and a DR score of 7, which is lower than theirs. So you definitely want to raise both of those so that they're about even. And that way Google will see, it'll look more organic. Right now, Google's probably looking at this and going, it seems weird to me that, they put so much effort into their homepage, but not the other pages. And then this one, it makes more sense that because this is a back page, it makes more sense that it has a lower score than the DR score. So you're going to want to increase the backlinks, like I said, and make sure that those organic keywords are part of your home page and your back pages, and that'll help you show up. And then we can also take a look at what keywords they're showing up for, which is fun. It's kind of a way to spy on them and do what we call the copycat method. So we can see they're showing up in the first position for that 200 keyword volume keyword garage door repair Coral Springs. And then we have, let's see, Coral Springs garage door repair. Same words, different order, counts as a whole new phrase. So that's only 20 people are searching it for it that way, but they're still showing up in that first position, and they're still getting 7 traffic from that. Now, this one here that they're getting the 200 volume, they're getting 68 of that traffic, and that lines up with that about 30%. But then down here you can see that there's different ones that you could try to take too, but some of these are not helpful. For instance, Coral Springs population. Probably people are not looking for garage door services when they're looking for that. Pardon me. So some of these are helpful, some of them are not. You have to kind of use some discretion. For this one, for instance, one last example before I wrap this up, broken garage door is helpful. It's definitely someone looking for your services, but it does not include the location. So who knows, of these 400 people searching for that each month, it could just be a couple or maybe even none that are in your area. They could be in New York or LA or Seattle or who knows. Okay, so here's my information. You are welcome to give me a call. You can email me. Just a quick recap. You want 2,000 or more words on your homepage. So you've already got that. Make sure that you've got that 1,000 words on your other pages in order to be found on those pages as well. Get those backlinks. Implement backlinks not only to your homepage but to the other pages to get your score up all throughout the whole website. And then add citations, your name, address, and phone number in order to get seen in the map pack. That is all the information I have for you today. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to hearing from you soon.